Well, fellow golfers, I hope you enjoyed the recent clip of Indo tips, feels and positions, and had a chance also to look at recent clips on Indo drills, the feels, other tips, all top 10 in each case. These are all things you can practice at home, indoors, in your garden. And I thought I would now add another 10 tips for you. And there'll be 2 more lots coming. This will give you a full toolkit and repertoire. Do subscribe, strike and hit the like button. It helps me to do more of these. By subscribing, you will get to know when more are immediately available and can quickly test and adapt the different tips and drills for yourself. I hope that in this time when you're indoors, you're optimizing the fine-tuning of your golf game, the fine-tuning and improvement of your golf swing, embedding these moves into your muscle memory so that when you go out onto the course, you'll be really pleasantly surprised how easy it is to improve your score considerably, to really enjoy those shots, to have a better impact, to have a better path, to be more accurate in your strikes, to be able to be much closer to the pin with your short irons, to chip well, to putt well, and of course to drive well. So let's get to 10 really key Indo tips. So take one of your clubs. I've got a 9-iron in my hand. I've got a little sofa pod here. You could use a chair, a little basket, and you want to have a good takeaway in such a way that you're not really coming back across too much, so that you're not hitting your obstacle. So imagine I've got my feet together about 3/4 along the obstacle, this little sofa pod as I call it. And as you know, you want to be able to have a straightforward backswing, and you still want to have a shallow downswing. So in both cases, you are missing the obstacle. All right? So you're not going so shallow that you get the wrong backswing and strike the pod in this case, or coming down too shallow and striking the pod. Otherwise you'd be pushing out. So you want to do your nice easy swing, get that L, get that resistance. Don't worry about the pod, but you shouldn't be striking it in each case. Another issue, you'll see I've got a little spot on the ball. And as I want to have both that in to out swing, it is actually very helpful to put a spot on the ball and to put that roughly like this, so that what you're trying to do when you come down is strike in the center of your iron or your driver even, that dot. So it's very helpful to have the ball on the ground, the dot a bit more facing left in my case, right if you're a right-hander. And what you're trying to do is when you strike the ball, think about striking that dot. Think about striking that dot. And so that's going to give me not only the right impact position, but the right angle in which to come through, and of course you're then turning through. So that will prevent you from pulling the ball too much and slicing it too much. Think about striking that spot and move the ball around to the right point where that really helps you. So, spot on ball. Very simple trick. Try it on the course, get the right position, and then repeat that a few times, perhaps at different speeds, or a shorter swing, a medium swing, and a longer swing, and get that same path of the ball in the way that comes back onto the fairway as a nice little draw. How about that for a second tip? I'm going to show you with 3 alignment sticks, and in the next set of tips that you get, do subscribe. You'll get to know when they come out. I'll show it to you with the driver itself. So using the same technique but with the driver. Club, in this case 3 alignment stick. And what I'm going to focus on is how to improve your swing speed. So what you want to do is take your full swing and come down fast on the speed that you normally swing. Hold it as your arms reach parallel. So hold it, hold it, hold it. Improve your swing speed. Now you can do the same, but for the follow through. Get a little speed, you'll strengthen your arms, you'll get them in the right position, down and hold, and then do the same for the follow through. Again, I'm thinking of the actual swing. So you'll see from the first tip, I'm not hitting the obstacle. But you build your strength, build your strength, build your strength, and then do the same for the follow through. And then you hold. Improve your swing speed. Another little quick exercise to improve your shallow swing. Take your iron, your club, one hand, normal hand on the grip, and then the other hand down, well down on the club. And what you're going to do is go through to your turn, and then you want to be there on your way down. So practicing that shallow swing, feel that movement in your body. You have control of the head because you're holding, in my case, the left hand. If you're right-handed, your right hand on the bottom, so you can watch the face. Really good. Little tip to get your shallow swing down pat. Building on that one, you want to, as you know, have that shallow swing. If you look at it this way, you'll see my elbow, to have that shallow swing, my back elbow is in. So I will give you another little drill that will help you with that. And that is, take your lead arm with your back arm straight, and you are mimicking that, and you're having a lead arm come in. Your lead arm come in, lead arm come in to the impact position. So that'll help you with that right elbow movement to get the right angle for your swing and your follow through for that shallow path. Great one. Another key place where the swing goes wrong, including with the driver, is the wrist conditions and the wrist position. Many people, in fact, turn the wrist too much. So in fact, your wrist is facing down. If you had a ball in your lead hand and you were to do that, if your wrist turns too much, the ball will drop out of your hand. You don't want that. You want the wrist to be staying in such a position that the ball stays in your hand. So think about the ball. You could even hold it with you if you want, just as a starting move. You want not the ball to be, the hand to be turning around so that the ball falls, but rather more shallow and the ball is still in your palm. Then do it without the ball and you'll start to turn so that your lead palm is staying relatively still and open and up, not turning the club down where you start to have all sorts of things go wrong with your swing. So keep that palm stable as you go back. A good tip to get your wrist position in the right place for your takeaway is to help you get that deep turn in the right way with the right weighting position, so that as you go back, your weight, even though you're lifting, is on the insides. Take a ball and put it on the front of your lead foot and hold it down. That will, and then practice that, getting that deeper position as you coil. You will have the right pressure shift for it. This ball under the foot helps. The ball on the front of the foot here, under the front foot. I'm holding the ball, trying to get that deep position. Deep position. Using this as the resistance, as in the normal swing. Trick on the wedges. A mistake that is commonly made is that as you come through, since the swing is shorter, is you tend to stop with your body movement and then come through almost as if you're just getting the club to do the work, but your body is not helping you. So what you do is you can use this as a pilot, so flat palm, and you want to swing through to point to the target. You want to swing through to point to the target. To do point to the target, you're forcing your body to move along with you. You're not doing this, so that one hand is going through and the other one just sort of literally just following. You're actually pointing to the target. You're pointing to the target. It also helps you get in the right face forward position. Let's go there. I'm going to show you a quick thing that you can try at home with a little bit of electric or other tape, and to improve your impact position of your irons. So I have put it on a mat so I could swing through and demonstrate. You'll see there that I came through and I even picked up the tape. So I was in the right position for my follow through. Nifty, huh? So for the final top 10 in this particular clip, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to show you just arm movement for your pivot. So you can take your arms spread out like wings and think of just doing that as an exercise. Think of the actual golf movement, but you're improving your flexibility and your pivot. So on the side, keeping my head more or less over the ball with the turn, not raising my head, but learning to pivot, pivot, pivot. Great one, folks. Have a good day. Practice these 10 additional tips. Take a look at the other Indo tips, the other feels. These will really form a strong bond for you to sharpen your game and significantly improve your golf swing. Happy golfing when it comes. Stay safe.